it's hard to see. I know for all of us. Let me go back just a little bit.
We were enjoying our supper and, you know, teasing each other actually at that moment at the bowling alley. And she was waiting for her turn. And she was goofing around doing something beside at the table. And I heard, like I said, it's all I can attribute to is close to the loudest firework you've ever heard in your life. And as if it was dropped right next to you.
If you would, and then just think, put what you want people to know, which I think.
So I'm looking over that way when I hear a second equally loud sound. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I see somebody scurrying down the right-hand side of the bowling alley, down the actual lane. Even though you're just sitting here. And then we hear another shot, and that's when I see somebody get hit and fall. And, but I froze. You know, we'd like to think that we wouldn't freeze. And it was that particular moment that at least she reacted very quickly and ran. But it was just out of my peripheral vision that I didn't see where she went. I couldn't see if she had gone towards the noise too, because she's equally as helpful as I am, or if she was still behind me. But when I go to look and I'm saying her name, nobody knows where she is, and so we're all panicked, everybody behind us, and I think I tripped and fell. They turned the booth around, and so we were able to get behind there, and I had another child with me whose mom was not with us at that particular moment. And so, of course, I'm trying to keep him calm, and I'm laying flat, prone on my back. And I'm like, does anybody see her? And then we kept hearing more and more shots, and so we had to be quiet. But family, you know, people that we saw and loved, and like talked. Eventually, when it went silent, that was the part that was like, I don't even know how to explain to people when it's silent like that. You're like, is he hunting, or is he dead? Is it safe? Are the police in here? We can't hear anything. But then we start hearing people, you know, and it's like, are they hurt? You know, at some point I yelled even, I'm like, does anybody see Toni? You know, and then the people in my corner, of course, were, and I understand they were panicking, they're like, quiet, you know. I'm like, I know, you're right, I gotta stay quiet. Lost in both places, and I want to see, I hope they catch him for his sake as well as ours, but for everybody's peace of mind. I have questions. I want him to be okay. And I know it's probably not everybody's same thought process, but I don't have hatred right now. I have questions.
There was 3 gunshots that I heard before I ran out of the building. The first one, because I saw people playing pool, I thought like it was like the pool ball, like it might like hit them hard. And then the second one, someone was bowling, so I thought like they dropped their bowling ball. And then the third one, when I walked over to see like if someone's hurt, I saw a person get shot and fall off their stool. And then there's this guy named Kenny. He's a bowling coach. He said like to get over there because he goes hunting, so he knows what a gunshot sounds like, and so he led us out the emergency exit.
Were you scared?
A little.
How did you keep your cool?
Because I kind of thought my mom was behind me, but then when I got out of the building and I looked behind me, my mom wasn't there, and then I kind of started crying.
And it's funny because she often, her biggest worry is about death and losing